Hi, my name is Nahid Siddiqui, and I'm going to be going over why some countries, especially in the Middle East, seem to have a difficult relationship with applications, therefore blocking those applications. This is very important to note because if I am uploading a video on how to use a certain application, I also want to inform everyone that maybe this application might not be compatible within the country that they're in. And maybe they can, if someone attempts to download it and they run into issues, or if someone is not aware, they can spread awareness by, learning this. But certain countries do have regulations within this, and it's important to not only understand why, but also understand in what aspects are these regulations being taken place in. Is it for security? Is it for protecting? Is it for any other underlying reason than what it's actually happening for? To begin, I will be going over the censorship by country. So, for an example, Bangladesh has blocked Skype, and the United Arab Emirates have restricted using WhatsApp, Facebook, Viber, and Snapchat. And Skype was first to be blocked in the United Arab Emirates in January 2018, and the reason why is because the UAE officials, they expressed concerns over the security of voice over internet protocol services or video calling. And voice over internet protocol is just basically voice communications using the internet. So according to the Telecommunications Regulatory Authority, aka TRA, um, they basically mentioned that anyone that is using unlicensed services such as Skype is considered as a criminal offense. In addition to, Morocco has also banned Skype, and as did China. And China began this in October of 2017. Their security reported that there was a number of voice over internet protocol apps that basically don't comply with their local news. So they removed Skype entirely from their app store in China. Now, because there is a lot of changes that happen, and because some information, some resources might not be 100% accurate, it might not be 100% updated, regulations might change, everything is always up in the air. But if there's one thing that's for sure, is that there are definitely countries that have blocked certain website contents and certain usage of voice over internet protocol. And just to go over a brief list and example of the countries and what they have blocked, it should hopefully paint a larger picture and identify maybe some research to be done. If a country near your area or near your country has something blocked, then it's worth doing research to see if maybe the region that you're in is also under those same rules and regulations. First, I'm going to be going over countries that have VoIP, which is voice over IP, and Skype services blocked. And if they have one or the other blocked, I'll also signify that. So Belize has both of those services blocked. Brazil only has VoIP services blocked. Caribbean has both services blocked. China, which I mentioned, has VoIP and Skype and web content blocked. Jordan has both of those services blocked, as well as Kuwait, as well as Mexico, as well as Oman. I hope I pronounced that correctly, as well as Pakistan, um, Paraguay, Qatar, and United Arab Emirates, which I mentioned earlier. So these countries have both or one or the other, voice over IP services and Skype blocked. Now, countries that have web content and websites blocked are Malaysia, um, Morocco, which I mentioned earlier. Libya is known to block web content. Iran is known to heavily filter a large number of their websites. Egypt is also known to block many websites and web content. Syria is known to block many websites as well as Thailand, Tunisia, Turkey, Vietnam, Yemen, and that's so far a concise and concrete list of countries that have certain services blocked. So the main question is why. Um, while doing research, although it would be a little hard to truly identify the reason why some of these countries are blocking it, but throughout my findings, I'm finding that a lot of Central and South American countries block all voice over IPs and Skype because they have single providers that offer both internet and telephone services. And because Skype offers free video calls over the internet, some of those telecom services, they have these free means of being able to communicate via the applications so that they cannot risk losing revenue within those companies. And lastly, it can also just be for security reasons. A lot of the research that I'm doing, the findings are that a lot of these countries are blocking it for security reasons. I've also read that some countries did not want their students to cheat online. But last that just to wrap up this video, I just wanted to spread awareness that some countries do have certain bans on certain software and mostly communication applications. And that concludes this video. Thank you.